Assalamualaikum. In the previous video, we learned how to calculate the any dataset's mean. But what about the median? Afterwards, if you found this video helpful, please like and share. Also make sure you subscribe by clicking the red button below the video. And that way, you will not miss out any of the tutorials. Okay, let's learn about the median. The median is the middle of a dataset. It's a number that splits the dataset into two equally sized groups or halves. One half contains the members that are greater than or equal to median, and other half contains the members that are less than or equal to median. Sometimes finding the median of a dataset is easy and sometimes it's hard. That's because finding the median value of the dataset requires that number be in order from the least to the greatest or vice versa. And if the dataset has a lot of numbers, it might take a lot of work to put them in the right order if they aren't already that way. So to make things easier, let's start with a really basic dataset that isn't in order. It's pretty easy to see that we can just switch the 2 and 1 by putting the dataset in the order from least to greatest value. Now we have the dataset 1, 2, 3, and finding the median or the middle of this set is easy. It's just 2 because 2 is exactly located in the middle. That almost seems too easy, doesn't it? But don't worry, it gets harder. Before we try a harder problem, I want to point out that sometimes the mean and the median of a dataset are the same number and sometimes they are not. In case of our simple dataset 1, 2, 3, the median is 2 and the mean is also 2 as you can see. But what about the first dataset? We determined that median of this dataset is 3. It's easy to see that the 3 is located in the middle since it's split the other members into two equally groups. But what about the mean? Well, mean is the average. Mean can be calculated by dividing all of the data points by the number of the data points. So the mean of dataset is 4. So for this set, the median is 3, but the mean is the 4. So find the median of set of the members. First, you need to make sure that all the members are in the order, and then you identify the number that's exactly in the middle by making sure there is an equal members on either side of the edge. Okay, so far so good. But some of you may be wondering, what if the data set doesn't have an obvious middle number? All of the set we have found have the median so far, have the odd number of the members. But what it has an even number of the members, like the dataset 1, 2, 3, 4. There isn't a middle member that splits the set into two equally sized groups. If that's the case, we can actually use what we learned about the mean to help us out. If the dataset has the even members, then to find the median, we need to take the middle of the two numbers. And to calculate the mean or average of these two, by adding that, by we basically figuring out the what number would be exactly halfway between the two middle members. And the number will be our median. In this set 1, 2, 3, 4, we need to take the middle of the two members 2 and 3 and find the mean of the average of these two numbers. We can do that by adding the 2 and 3. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5 and 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. So the average of mean of data set is 2.5. That's the median of the data set, which is 2.5. Even though the number 2.5 isn't actually a member of a data set, it's a median because it's represent the middle of the data set. So now you know about the median and the difference between the median and mean.